Whether we like it or not, we're living in the age of stupid. We're living in the age of more information, and it's doubling every couple days. It's just incredible the amount of information available today. People are dumber than ever. Why is this happening? Well, it's a psychological effect. There's too much information, too many choices. You go into a supermarket today in America, and used to be you go down the aisle, look for salad dressing, and there might be 30 or 40 different kinds of salad dressing. Today there's like 500. How do you pick one salad dressing out of 500 or 1,000 maybe? It's just, there's too many choices. It's a psychological effect that people do better when they have fewer choices. Back when I was growing up, television, we had 4 channels. We had the big networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, and we had PBS. That was it. 4 channels. No remote control, and 4 channels. And we found, some things to watch that were worthwhile. A lot of it was crap, just like it's even worse today. Because today you have like 500 channels. You can't find anything worth watching on TV. Who do you believe today? Who do you trust? Do you trust your priest, your minister, your church people? Really? You trust them? You believe them? Do you trust your politicians, your president, your congressman, your judges, your local officials? Really? You trust them? You believe them? Do you trust the television commentators on the news shows? Fox, CBS, CNN, whatever. Do you trust these people? Really? You believe them? Do you trust newspapers today? Do you trust news magazines? Who do you trust? Do you trust the educational system? Do you trust teachers? Do you trust college professors, academia? Do you trust the pundits? The ones on television giving opinions? That's what fact checkers are, by the way. They give opinions. That's been stated legally in court. It's not factual information. They're opinions. So we're living in the world of opinions today. Opinions are like your a-hole. Everybody has one. Most of them stink. I'm just saying. Who do you believe today? Who do you trust? Do you trust your friends? Do you trust the information that you're getting that's being passed around as gossip? Oh, I heard this. Oh, they said this. Really? Do you trust your boss? Do you trust your coworkers? Do you trust your relatives? Do you trust your parents? Do you trust your kids? Who do you believe today? Folks, we're living in an age where there's information that says we live in a heliocentric universe and the sun is 93 million miles away and the earth revolves around it, moving 65,000 miles per hour constantly, that the earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. That means I'm right now physically moving 1,000 miles an hour constantly my whole life. Or do you believe the flat earth theory, that the earth is flat and that there's a firmament, whatever it's called, a firmament above the earth, that it's more like a globe, and that Antarctica is on the exterior around us? And we look at the globe and we have everything figured out, like the North America's up here and South America's down here, and that's the way it's set. Do you believe that? Do you believe that a giant asteroid hit the Earth 65 million years ago and wiped out the dinosaurs who ruled the Earth pretty much, not politically, but they were dominant creatures on the Earth for 160 million years? They say human beings in our present form have been around maybe 30, 40,000, maybe 100,000 years. But that humans really only started getting their act together as far as organizing a culture, society, governments, wars, which we still have today endlessly, about 10,000 years ago. Or less, actually more like about 5,000 or 6,000 years ago. Religion was only invented a few thousand years ago, as far as we know it today. Organized religion, that is. Trade and commerce, that's not brand new, but the way it's done today, with banks creating debt for everyone, printing fiat money that's not backed up by anything significant. So it's just, it's silly. It's a ridiculous game. It's going to collapse soon, this whole economic system on the world. It's going to collapse. It's going to be transformed into a new digital currency. We know that's coming. All I'm saying is that we live in the age of stupid today, where people believe things that are going on, like that there's a little virus floating around on Earth that's getting everybody sick, creating so much mayhem and hysteria that people have to do this all the time and have to go put experimental drugs into their body somehow as a pretense that they think that's going to protect them against this little microbial virus that's can't see it, can't really stop it with one of these things on your face, strapped a little diaper on your face. Can't stop it. Okay, that's a fact. However, people believe that they can because they're dumbed down. We're in the age of stupid. More information than ever before, and people are dumber than ever before. Got their phones out all the time, spinning, looking at social media, wanting likes, dopamine hits, virtual reality, video games. It goes on and on and on and on. We're living in the age of stupid. I wonder what the future people are wondering, what they're thinking right now about us. I can hear them screaming and wailing and saying, please, please, wake up. Wake up. We'd like to exist one day too.